The family of John Prine says the singer-songwriter is critically ill and has been placed on a ventilator while being treated for COVID-19 type symptoms. A message posted on Prine's Twitter page Sunday said the Angel from Montgomery's singer has been hospitalized since Thursday and his condition worsened on Saturday. "This is hard news for us to share," Prine's family said. "But so many of you have loved and supported John over the years, we wanted to let you know and give you the chance to send on more of that love and support now. And know that we love you and that John loves you." John Prine. "Things were going so good, I was afraid to screw it up with a new record." Read more. Prine's wife and manager, Fiona Whelan Prine, this month said she had tested positive for the coronavirus. She said the couple, who live in Nashville, were quarantined and isolated from each other. The 73-year-old Prine, one of the most influential figures in folk and country music, has twice fought cancer. Most recently, he was diagnosed with lung cancer in 2013. And had part of a lung removed. The surgeries affected his voice, but Prine continued to make music and to tour. Before the onset of the virus, Prine had shows scheduled in May and a summer tour planned. Alan Merrill, who wrote the song "I Love Rock and Roll" that became a signature hit for fellow rocker Joan Jett, died on Sunday in New York of complications from the coronavirus, his daughter said. He was 69. Laura Merrill said on her Facebook account, "I was given 2 minutes to say my goodbyes before I was rushed out. He seemed peaceful. I walked 50 blocks home still with hope in my heart. The city that I knew was empty. I felt I was the only person here, and perhaps in many ways I was. By the time I got in the doors to my apartment, I received the news that he was gone." Joe Diffie, a country singer who had a string of hits in the 1990s with chart-topping ballads and honky-tonk tunes such as "Home" and "Pickup Man," has also died in Nashville after testing positive for COVID-19. Musician John Prine is in a critical condition in hospital after a sudden onset of coronavirus symptoms, his family says. Prine, 73, was hospitalized on Thursday and intubated Saturday night and continues to receive care, but his situation is critical, according to a family statement posted on his verified Twitter account. "This is hard news for us to share. But so many of you have loved and supported John over the years, we wanted to let you know and give you the chance to send on more of that love and support now. And know that we love you and John loves you," the statement said. The news prompted tributes and supportive posts on social media. Bette Midler, who has covered Prine's song, "Hello in There," tweeted, "One of the loveliest people I was ever lucky enough to know. He is a genius and a huge soul. Pray for him." Musician Keb Mo dedicated an online performance of "I'm Telling You Now" to Prine on Twitter. "We are going through a time that reminds us not to take anything for granted. We tell people we love them. This one today goes out to @JohnPrineMusic as we pray for his healing," he wrote. Prine's official website describes Prine's trademark as an ability to speak to the everyday experience of ordinary people with a simple honesty. The Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter has had nearly 50-year career playing a blend of country and folk music. Born in 1946, the Songwriters Hall of Fame says that Prine began his career in Chicago in the late 1960s after learning guitar aged 14. Songs from his 1971 debut album were later covered by musicians including Johnny Cash, Bonnie Raitt, John Denver and Nora Brown. In a 2009 interview, Bob Dylan listed Prine as one of his favorite songwriters. In 1981, Prince and his manager founded Oh Boy Records in Nashville, Tennessee. According to the label, it is the second oldest artist-owned independent record label in the U.S. Prine has survived cancer twice. In the late 1990s, he had surgery to remove cancer from his neck. The operation removed a piece of H.